Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair, where my job is to save you money. This morning I'm working on a 2004 Chrysler Pacifica with a 3.5 liter engine. It's a 6-cylinder automatic front-wheel drive, and the customer complained that the vehicle does not want to start. They're ready to replace the battery, okay, here, and they got it towed to my place, and according to the tow truck driver, he needs a starter. That might be the case. However, we're gonna find the evidence, and we're gonna do everything we can to make sure we got the right part. So first of all, what I like to do, make sure, a lot of times, if you follow my channel for a while, you probably know that I know, because somebody tell me that put a new part. I mean, the new part, it is good. Sometimes things can be out of the box and totally not work. So anyhow, we're going to check the battery. Okay, here is, let's see, I don't know if it is, it's a 12. I don't know if you can see it here in the camera, too much glare. 12.4, should be 12.6, but you know, whatever. Hopefully you guys can see it. Come here inside the vehicle. Let me grab the key, because I thought for a minute it might be the security system. Got the key. Everything comes on. Turn this off. No security light flashing here, and nothing happened here. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So the next thing you need to focus is make sure that the parking, that the shifter is all the way either on park, to make sure the transmission neutral safety switch or neutral safety switch. Everybody call it different. Some people call it different, right? It is reading right. The shifter is all the way on park. Nothing. I'm gonna put it in neutral. Nothing. So far at this moment, we are going to rule out the neutral safety switch. And the next thing that we're going to do here is going to be to look to the fuses. Make sure that our fuses and relays, they look good. We're going to start with the relay because it's easy to pull if we need to. Let's see here. Okay, 23. Let's see here. This is the schematic. Hopefully you guys can see it good. And number 23 started a relay. So 23 is right there. So that should be here. Good. And the 16 right on top of it. Seems like the same part number. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch the relays, okay? And we're gonna try, see if we have the same. Might be a bad relay before we get into underneath the vehicle. Let's try it again. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so we know. Let's do one more thing. Let's try one more thing here. Let's see. All of these relays, they're the same part number, so we're gonna change another one, just in case. Okay. roll everything out for a second. Nothing. All right, so we're gonna go underneath the vehicle to make sure, test that everything's connected on the starter. The starter is going to be right underneath the manifold here. So we are going to lift the vehicle and make sure that everything looks okay. Okay, so here's this. I see a couple things here. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but we're gonna pull it out. Yeah, issue here. Right there, we're missing a bolt for the bracket on the engine mount. So that's gone right here. This one is there, okay, which is good. Like right here. Okay. Let me adjust the camera here. See if you guys can see it here. Right here, it looks like, let me bring you guys closer. That wire right there, it is pinched. Hold on, let me do something here. Sorry about that. All right, there you go. This wire right here is pinched. I don't know if it's cut or that wire is the one that goes right to, when you turn the ignition switch, it goes right to the power, the starter, which I will think it is because this is the main power source. Right here. Okay, right here. So this is, well, what we need to do here, I need to lift up the engine for now. I'm gonna lift up the engine. Sorry about the way the GoPro's moving. So we can just get that wire out of the bracket and the body of the starter. So we're gonna do that first and test it, because maybe just the wire is cut. We need to add that bolt. All right, so I'm gonna stop the video. I gotta set up everything and I'll get back and film. All right, so now we have the jack, piece of wood, so we are able to lift the engine, okay, to create some space. Now you guys probably can see that gap right there. Now let's see, this wire was pinched. You can probably see it there, how it was pinched, and I'm sure that when the person tried to start it, it created a blew, short out a fuse, or blow up a fuse. So what we're gonna do here first, okay, to make sure that we don't need to do anything else here. Already brought a bolt Let's see if this is the correct bolt, so that way we can just for now get this to stay in the right place. Seems like it is the right one. It's a good thing when I use the speed wrench here. And for now, to keep everything in place before we do anything else. I don't want to keep shorting that cable in case it gets, or that circuit, it gets more overheated and potentially damage something else, like the computer, the switch, what else, the fuse box. Who knows what can happen. Okay, now we're gonna lower it here for now. Then we need to really make sure all the bolts are where they need to go. They're nice and tight in place. But for now, I'm gonna make sure this works. All right, so we got this. Now nothing is binding, crashing anything, so we'll need to fix this too. And let's see what else we need to do here. Okay, let's turn the light off for now. Let's go up here. Gonna come back here, the fuse box. And here, now I hope it shows on the camera. This is a schematic for the starter, right? So here you have the ignition switch, you have the battery, and you have the relay here. Give me a second to make sure you guys can see it. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna check this fuse 7. Okay, number 7 is a 40 amp fuse, so it's a big one. So go right here, it fits the power, number 30 terminal there. There's the power to the, it's gonna come from the battery, and when you turn the key on, right here, the 5 volts is gonna go and close the circuit, where it's gonna magnetize this area, so it's gonna pull this, close the circuit from 87A to 87, and power that cable going to the starter right here. Okay, so we're gonna check that fuse first. Now that fuse, if we start here, is going to be 7. Okay, so we have this, we're gonna use that 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's number 3 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 40, and indeed it's gone. It's not good anymore. This one right there, I don't know if you can see it on the video, the opening. Yeah, it's an opening there. get something here. Yep, it's open right there. It's broken. Okay, so we need a new fuse. Alright, got a new fuse here. This one is good. So we're gonna start here. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna install this, make sure everything that we move is back, and we're gonna go inside the vehicle and crank it. If it cranks, that tells us everything else is good. The problem was just the wire and the bad fuse that got blown. If it doesn't, then we need to do more issues. Can we have multiple issues? Yes, we can. Okay, can we have just that? Yes, we can. Okay. In the ignition, turn. And there you have it. Awesome. All right, so not because the vehicle don't start, I mean it's necessarily the battery or the starter. So always find the evidence. That's what this video is all about. It's not about just replacing parts. It's just gonna troubleshoot along the way and find the issue, the root of the issue. Well, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you staying with me here and trying to help somebody to get back on the road. I hope you learned something from the video, and if you find value any point, please consider give it a like to the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below, and I will do my best to respond. If you have a question, I will do the same, do everything that I can to respond on a timely manner. But again, as always, God bless, do your best, forget the rest, and I will see you in the next video. Later.